Telangana's government has decided to host the 72nd Miss World pageant from the 7th of May to the 31st of May is meeting with a lot of criticism, and that is the opposition there, the Bharatiya Rashtriya Samiti, the BRS, that has accused the Congress government of extravagant spending at a time of financial distress. The BRS working president KT Ramarao has led the charge against the Congress government, estimating the cost of the event to be at least 200 crore rupees, and he's questioning the state's priorities. My colleague Uma joining us to get us more on this. Uma, of course, while the state continues to face financial issues at a time like this, when the Miss World contest is going to be held, and it's not known to us now, we've known this for over a month. Why is this issue being raked up?
So the Miss World pageant being hosted in Hyderabad in the month of May is going to be announced tomorrow formally with the Miss World Kristina Pliskova, who's reigning Miss World from Czechoslovakia. She's already in Telangana, and in fact yesterday visited the Yadagiri Gutta temple, which is called the Yadadri temple as well, something that KCR had renovated and built, and for which the BRS believes that he did not try to draw political mileage out of it, and that he had created a temple that is now giving huge amount of revenue to the Telangana government. So while the pageant is going to be hosted by Telangana, and both the Chief Minister as well as the Tourism Minister Jupalli Krishna Rao have said that they want to give big focus on tourism in Telangana, and believe that that can be an economic kind of a money spinner for the state of Telangana, the BRS is questioning this, saying that if you're going to be spending 200 crore rupees for a Miss World pageant, why not? Why did you oppose the Formula E racing that was to be hosted in Hyderabad, and over which, of course, there's a controversy and a case now as well. KT Ramarao asking this question, that we were to spend only 46 crore rupees on the Formula E racing. So why did you oppose that while you are trying to host this? Both of them would have, in a sense, promoted the brand equity of Hyderabad and the tourism potential, the economic potential notwithstanding. Today also is the day when Batti Vikramarka presents the budget, the second full budget of the Congress government here in Telangana, and the big question is whether it is going to be 3 lakh crore rupees size, because the last full budget that he had presented a size of 2,91,000 crore rupees, and that one had fallen short by 71,000 crore rupees in revenues. The Chief Minister just a couple of days ago, while addressing a meeting, said that revenues have fallen by 71,000 crore rupees, and over that as well, there has been a sling-slang match between the BRS and the Congress, with the Congress and the Chief Minister blaming the previous BRS government for creating this kind of a situation, whereas the BRS says it is financial mismanagement on the part of the Congress government, because of which the revenues have fallen. The interest in the budget itself is threefold. One, about whether money will be allocated to the 6 guarantees that the Congress has promised. Of course, they've said that they have implemented many of those promises, but whether they will allocate money for 2,500 rupees for each woman that was promised in the pre-election, run-up to the elections. And second thing is, of course, the unemployment scheme, which the Chief Minister announced just 2 days ago, or launched just 2 days ago, how much of money is going to be allocated to that. The second part of it is the pet projects that Chief Minister has been talking about. Moosi Rejuvenation Project. Second is the Hyderabad Metro Rail Phase 2 project, and also the Regional Ring Road project. How much of money is going to be allocated to these schemes at a time when the government is always talking about a financial kind of a constraints under which it is working, and not able to even pay up salaries and other dues to its own employees on time. And of course, there's also the pressure from the state government, which wants the Pay Revision Commission to be announced, and their hike in pays as well. So a lot of constraints, and there will be a focus on Batti Vikramarka, what he does in the State Assembly today. Of course, Sridhar Babu is going to be presenting it in the Legislative Council. Back to you.
Right, of course, Uma, take us through the financial issues that the state has been facing, and this is in regard to, that money is not being paid to the state-run leaders, and this is at a time when they want to hold this pageant, the Miss World pageant. But of course, the Congress party going on to say that this will really put the state on the world map.
So the Revanth Reddy government is very clear that they want to create that kind of an economic impetus while they are focusing on GCCs. Hyderabad is one of the big centers. They are saying they're attracting industry and IT as well. But they also believe that there should be other sectors around which growth can happen. And they see tourism as one of the big sectors around which growth can happen. And that's the reason why the government decided to host the Miss World pageant, which of course last time happened in Mumbai and this time is to happen in Hyderabad, because they believe, like, we are seeing Miss World, reigning Miss World, Christina, going to Yadagiri temple, and she's talking about the kind of splendor and grandeur that she has seen in that temple. And we are expecting that more of that will happen. Many of those women who will come as participants and those who will come around the event, many of the allied events as well, will be visiting the many places, and that becomes a brand building for the Telangana government. At least that's the belief of the state government here. So while K.T. Ramarao, when he brought Formula E to Hyderabad, had also spoken about there could be spending on the part of the state government, but that there is a economic impetus that it creates and also a brand that it creates for Hyderabad, and that's what he had spoken about. But of course, the Congress government, when it came to power, not just cancelled it, but also decided to probe the alleged irregularities in the payment of money, etc. And those probes are going on simultaneously. But the point of controversy now for the BRS taking up the scheme. We saw yesterday Kavita, holding up, cutouts of, should I say, the two-wheelers, scooties, as they said, Scooty ji, Priyanka ji, Scooty kahan hai, is the slogan that they used to say that you have promised women who are 18 years old this kind of, scooties to them or two-wheelers to them, and you have not fulfilled that promise. So while the BRS is holding the Congress to account on the 6 guarantees and the fulfillment of those guarantees, including on loan waiver, the Congress saying that they are trying to create new growth nucleus of growth around tourism as well, and also saying that they are doing a balancing act in terms of revenues and expenditure.
Right, Uma, thank you for getting us all those details. And to know more on this, in fact, we have our guests joining us, and let's just, get our guests in from the BRS as well as the Congress Party. We have Shyam Prasad Meka of the Congress Party, and we also have Krishank from the BRS. Let me take my first question to Shyam Prasad. At a time where the Chief Minister has acknowledged a debt burden, we're talking about a debt burden of 4,000 crore rupees taken from the RBI to pay off salaries. When salaries are not being paid to the employees, at a time like this, the allegation that's being made is, why spend 200 crores on an event like this?
So this is a very, very laughable item. See, this is Hyderabad, right? What do you think? Hyderabad can't host an event. What is K.T. Ramarao speaking about? What is he talking about? He is being very, very hypocritical when he is talking about these things, right? So, a city of the stature and the brand of Hyderabad, if it can't host an event like a small pageant, what else can we do? We need to do that, right? So what is the issue? K.T. Ramarao and BRS has an issue with the beauty pageant itself. Let them come out and say that. But Hyderabad being able to host it is not at all a question. So by raising that as a question, K.T. Ramarao is actually insulting the entire Telangana and the Hyderabad brand as well.
Right, let me take this to Dr. Krishank, who's joining us as well. The Miss World pageant, which the government is saying will project Telangana as a top global tourist and investment destination. It is going to bring in investments, it's going to bring in jobs as well as, economic growth. So that is what the Congress Party is saying. Then why oppose this pageant?
Divyaji, there are 3 multiple issues in this, which exposes the duplicity, double-standardness and hypocrisy of the Congress government. Number 1, this is the same Congress government which opposed the Formula E race. They said it was a wastage, it did not get revenue. But the fact was the race got 700 crores revenue. Number 1, there were investments from Amar Raja Battery, because the whole point of BRS when in government was to make Telangana a mobility capital. It brought employment opportunities, it brought investments. Our question is, how will a Miss World fashion contest bring employment and investment, number one. Number two, you are talking about the Chief Minister Revant Reddy says that I am going to erase all the creations of KCR. And now you are talking about tourism. Yesterday, the Miss World, the current Miss World title, the pageant winner, went to the Yadadri temple, which was constructed, renovated, made to a world-class size temple, a divine shrine, tourism place, devotional place, by none other than the same KCR. And now it is the double standard of the Congress. And at a time when the Chief Minister has openly said in the assembly session that he does not have money for the employment salaries, for the pensioners to be paid, the loan waiver is incomplete, the Raitu Bharosa, they've cut short the amount from 15,000 to 12,000, that is not implemented. Their guarantees have not been executed or implemented till now. You say for priorities, for your guarantees, for your declaration, for your 420 promise, you do not have a single penny is what you're saying. In 15 months of Congress government, you have brought 1,58,041 crores of loans. But now, for a Miss World fashion contest, you get 200 crores to spend.
Right. Let's take this to Shyam Prasad. Of course, BRS saying that what is your game plan? How are you going to be, sponsoring this pageant? Of course, this aligns perfectly with Telangana's tourism slogan that you must come to Telangana. Helping Telangana reach the world map. But how are you going to provide jobs and money for this? Is the question that's being asked.
Yeah. My friend Krishan questioning our government about our promises. I welcome that. Okay, I have no problem with that. That should be our debate, rather than fighting over a small event. This is a very small event that we are doing. See, I'm not going to say this is going to go have a huge economic spin-off. We'll get jobs. Forget all of that. What is Hyderabad? What is Telangana? This is just an event for us. Let's go and do it. What's the big deal? What are we even debating about it? Our friend Krishank, and even for that matter, KTR also knows about it. They know this is not a big deal, but they want to simply take a political pot shot at us. They are trying to do that. But other than that, I don't think for the people of Telangana, conducting an event is not a big deal. We will. The Hyderabad city is a global city. We will conduct 1,000 events like this. Not a big deal.
Right. Thank you so much for getting us all your point of views. But of course, the BRS are totally opposing the Miss World pageant that's going to be held between the 7th and the 31st of May.